Can somebody tell me why every professor in college seems to think every paper is written by ChatGPT? Because I'm a TA, I grade a lot of papers, and I recently have had dozens of papers come back to me saying, this is ChatGPT use, this is ChatGPT use, this M dash is the reason why this student used ChatGPT, and I, the professor, am gonna give him a 0. And I've literally had to be the adult in like half of these situations and be like, okay, well, let's evaluate this, what's going on? And so what's been going on is either me, the student, and the professor all talk, or me and the professor just talk. And this is how we end every single conversation, okay? I pull up the student's paper. This is a real student's paper. Pull this paper up, and then I go over here to this blue dot. It's called the Watch Writing Report from GPT-0. And basically what it does is it pulls up the student's paper and it shows how the student types it, like full on. Like this is a video, I can go through, he's still typing it. We can see that, all this stuff, right? Okay, then you see the pastes and you see the edits. And then you see the paste down here, how it's like large paste. That's because the student pastes his bibliography at the end of the paper. That makes sense, we all do that, okay. Last thing to show how this paper is not written by ChatGPT is this, typing analysis. It gives you a typing analysis that says, hey, this is like natural because of the pauses, the errors, and the proof of effort. And so I just have to say, if you are being accused of ChatGPT, like I'm seeing my students get accused, I can only advocate so much, but you as a student also have access to this tool. You can show this to your professor if they ever try to come to you, say, hey, this was written by ChatGPT, and this will full on protect you from like any 0 you might receive. Because the thing is you might get a 0 and then you have to go to the dean. Like it's a much more complex process when the professor makes the executive decision and you have to like go back on it as the student versus being able to solve it beforehand. And this tool will solve any problem you have beforehand 100%.